So since the price of Bitcoin unfortunately has failed to hold the support around 23,000 range now, is it actually bearish for Bitcoin from here on, or is it just a temporary pullback before price again starts showing this range bound and even breaking it to the upside like this? Why am I showing you this? Because if you look at this price action of Bitcoin and if you look at this golden cross, I know many were saying, hey, after golden cross the price of Bitcoin was expected to show this movement. But what I want you guys to realize, if you go back here and look at each and every golden cross and dead cross scenario for Bitcoin, for example, if you look at this one here from 2019, when we had this golden cross, you can see after the golden cross, what did the price of Bitcoin did? The price of Bitcoin had this shakeout. You can see very clearly, guys, the price after this golden cross showed this corrective movement, right, before continuing this uptrend. And now if you go forward and look at this one here, even during this black swan event, you can see price after golden cross showed this corrective movement, showed this impulsive movement before breaking it to the downside. What I'm trying to pinpoint here is that with each and every golden cross, you can see in the past price action, the price of Bitcoin first has showed this corrective movement. You can see golden cross, price retracement, but after some range bound, after some consolidation, we even started showing this bullishness here in this manner. So now in our case, right, before we look into current scenario, you can see even this golden cross led to a pullback before breaking it to the upside. So we said as long as the price of Bitcoin remains above 20,000, this pullback here, right, could be temporary pullback as long as we remain above 20,000. Please listen carefully, guys. We need to find support above 20,000 if you want to see another similar scenario also unfolding in 2023 after this golden cross. Golden cross doesn't necessarily mean a breakout right after that. In most of the cases, we just found out after golden cross, the price of Bitcoin has showed some retracement before continuing this uptrend. And this is exactly what I'm trying to show you here, because we know parallelly the price was also flashing this bearishness in MACD, bearishness in RSI, and even at this T3CCI indicator, because we found out the price was making higher highs, but here the indicators was forming this lower highs. Yes, RSI was forming this lower highs, clearly a bearish divergence. T3CCI was forming this low highs, clearly a bearish divergence, and even the MACD, this here is a bearish MACD cross. So what I want you guys to understand, in the medium short term, there might be weakness, which is very clear, right? Because we know in the past price action, after some shakeout, after some retracement, the price has still managed to continue this uptrend, and this is what I want you guys to keep in mind. Yes, even though the scenarios are favoring the shorts right now, but it might just be a temporary pullback. Yes, according to this ascending broadening wedge, which was actually looking bullish yesterday, but unfortunately you can see the daily candle failed to hold the support around 23,000, and now we are seeing this weakness. So if this trend is going to continue here to the downside, according to this ascending broadening wedge, we could be retesting the support. Yes, guys, we could be retesting the support around this 21,500, 21,600 before trying to break it to the upside, because we know even this rising wedge, right, even this rising wedge scenario or the uptrend reversal pattern is going to play out perfectly. Right now, according to this rising wedge, which is considered as a bearish scenario, if the trend is going to continue to the downside, you can see 20,900 to 21,000 range. But we are fine, because we said around 20,000 we have some very strong line of support lining for Bitcoin, and we also are expecting the price after this shakeout, price after some range bound here like this, right, to continue this impulsiveness here in this manner, just like what I just showed you with this example here. Yes, guys, with each and every golden cross, the price has first showed this shakeout, right, liquidating all the over average longs before starting this impulsiveness. And not just only this, even this VCPI scenario will play out perfectly, because according to this VCPI indicator, you can see, guys, we knew the price in most of the cases would get attracted towards the CPI line before choosing the trend duration, and now it does looks like the price could be getting gravitated towards the CPI line before choosing a trend duration. But we know since the price of Bitcoin is above the CPI line, this top CPI line, central CPI line, and the bottom CPI line is going to be acting as a strong line of support for Bitcoin. And after that, we are expecting some sort of a movement like this to play out in price action of Bitcoin. The reason we are still expecting the trend to continue this uptrend, because we know we are above the CPI line, and the same CPI line during downtrend, which acts as one very important line of resistance, right? You can see here, during downtrend, the CPI line rejects the price, right? But in uptrend, price finds support above the CPI area. And since we are also above the CPI line, this exact line could be acting as a strong line of support between 20,000 to 22,000 range. And not just only this, guys, not just only this, even the retest what we are witnessing right now could be just a temporary pull back to test the support from this 30-week moving average. Yes, just like as shown in the example, before continuing this uptrend, the price came back to test the support from the 30-week moving average, and then slowly showing this impulsiveness here in this manner. If that is going to happen, then the scenario is going to play out perfectly, this VCPI scenario, and even the pullback after this golden cross formation. And now let me show you what in case if the price has already topped out after reaching around this 24,000 range, and this here is going to be a continuation here to the downside like this. Yes, guys, breaking the previous low and heading towards this next area of confluence. In that case, we have to look at this one here. Now, before I switch the chart, I just want to make you guys aware that we have up to $30,000 Bybit deposit bonus available for our community member in the description down below. You just simply need to click this referral link and follow the instruction, and after your initial deposit you will be eligible to claim up to $30,000 bonus. And not just only Bybit, even Phemex is providing around $6,050 deposit bonus. So if you are an experienced trader, if you want to take advantage of this market volatility, the time to act is now. We are all aware about this Wyckoff's distribution schematic too, which we have already talked in my video plenty of time. The reason why I'm still looking at this scenario is because we can see the price did got rejection after reaching the key line of resistance, but the actual key line is resistance, what we believe is around 24,500 to 25,000 range, which is still open. The price came only around 24,000, and now we are seeing this weakness. But if this here was an actual top for Bitcoin around 24,000, and the price is expected to continue its downtrend, even breaking below 20,000, that means we could be showing another movement here in this manner, just like as shown here in an example. Because according to the distribution schematic from Wyckoff events and phases, we might be around this phase E, and in this phase E you can see the price shows some relief rally before continuing this downtrend. And not just only this one here, even the psychology of market cycle will play out perfectly. I mean, the price, if this here was the top, right, just like as shown in the example, if this here was the top and price now is going to show weakness, even break the support around 20,000, that means, right, in that case the price could be again continue this downtrend as shown here in an example, with some range bound months of consolidation before continue this uptrend here in this manner. So what I want you guys to take into consideration here, in the medium short term, we are expecting the price of Bitcoin to show weakness, which is normal, but we know around this 20,000 to 22,000 range we have extremely strong support lining for Bitcoin. So as long as we remain above that line, this retracement could just be a temporary retracement before price again starts breaking it to the upside, because we know, we just found out, after golden cross in most of the cases, price has showed this weakness before breaking it to the upside. So this was some of the quick update that I wanted to share with you in today's video. If you enjoyed my work, guys, then please destroy the like button, and for those individuals watching this for the first time, hit the subscribe button and the bell. Now by saying this, I'm signing out. My name is Anup. Bye bye.